What's up, this is Squad 2448, we're following Senator Sound Team View. Today, we'll be doing some Colorado camping with some new mods. We'll be using the brand new 2nd Gen Dodge to trailer our 30-foot Denali camper trailer over to the campsite. We'll be using our 2017 Toyota Tacoma with the 18-foot low trail trailer to transport our brand new Polaris 4-seater over to the campsite to have some fun in it. So first, we'll be hopping in the 2nd Gen and we'll be attaching to the camper trailer and making our way over there. I'm very excited for venturing out here onto this Colorado map. It's a very cool map, and it really does kind of change up the maps that we have been using. But as you guys can see, the 2nd Gen Dodge does have a few modifications with fuel tires on it and an exhaust right out of the back of the bed, which is pretty interesting, and wave it in dark blue, which is nice. We're back up here. That looks to be good just about there. We might have to move it just a little, but we'll kind of come back here, and wow, that attaches really well. And as you guys can see, this is a 30-foot Denali camper trailer, very nicely done trailer. It is a bumper pull and it's pretty large for one, but it will still do the trick. And as you guys can see, there's a canopy that comes out, and overall this looks awesome. We'll be hopping on the inside. We do have to watch out for this corner of the fence and our mailbox, and we'll be taking a right. But as you guys can see, this Colorado map is a very nice map. There's horses, there's dogs running around, and overall this is a very cool map, and we will be doing many more videos here on this map. But take a look at that, guys. We are now making our way over to the campgrounds. It is a bit of a distance, but I'm very excited for it. And I mean, the campgrounds in the mountains are different, especially since it is Colorado. But take a look at the landscape here. Giant mountains, which look pretty cool. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. You guys are awesome with all of the positive feedback and video ideas, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. As you guys can see, we are pretty wide on this roadway. I am trying to stay kind of to the right side of the road, going a little bit on the gravel, just because this is a very wide truck. We do have the tow mirrors fully extended out, and we do actually have wider tires. But we did come to a stop here. You do want to make sure you always stop here at stop signs and check both ways, or else it could end up not too good for you. But as you guys can see, the campgrounds is right over here to our left. Take a look at that, guys. I'm very excited for taking the brand new Polaris out with us today. That should also be a lot of fun. So we'll first be taking this left right up here, then we'll kind of be going up this entrance area. But as you guys can see, I mean, the sawmill is right over here. We do kind of go on this road, but I really do like the Colorado map textures. These are some pretty cool textures. And if you haven't already, I do recommend you go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Square2448. I will be posting some pretty cool pictures over there, so stay tuned for that. But we will actually be taking this right over here, and we'll be going up here. As you guys can see, I mean, we are pretty much going to be going and finding our campgrounds. There's many different campgrounds, and I would like to find one that is close, and it is also level, because we do need level ground for the camper trailer. And I think we'll probably come right over here to the right. Take a look at it, guys. There looks to be some grass over there. Let's kind of continue up the roadway, and wow, this is some pretty challenging terrain. Maybe do a towing test on this map. If you do have any cool video ideas, let me know down below in the comments. And I mean, this looks like a pretty good area. It's like at the base of a hill, which is nice. So I think we'll kind of come over here and park up. We'll disconnect the truck from the trailer, and we'll pretty much do it. So we'll kind of come over here. We do want to disconnect it to kind of help take the weight off, and we do want to put out those stabilizers and these to make it a bit more realistic. And also, the camper is really good to be on level ground and not to be on the weight of the truck. We'll be parking this just like that to prevent anybody from taking our Denali. We'll be hopping in this, and we'll be switching over to the 2017 Toyota Tacoma. We just recently added a bumper pull hitch to the back of it. It is attached to the frame, which is pretty exciting, and now we are able to tow trailers with it, because when we did buy this truck from the Toyota dealership, there was no hitch on it, so we did have to add that. Now since we did, we'll be doing many videos with this, and I really do like this off-white. Looks pretty cool. So we'll be backing up here and attaching. Now it looks like we might have to slide the hitch down just a little bit, since it is pretty high up and the trailer will not be level. Take a look at that, guys. It looks like we will have to lower it. Sometimes with these quarter-ton trucks, you do need to lift it up just a little bit, but it looks like that with this one, we do not. So we'll kind of pull forward here. That looks to be good just about there. We do need a lot of room for it, so I think we'll kind of give it a try with this. If not, we will have to kind of move around our truck just a little bit. But take a look at this brand new Polaris. This thing looks awesome. You guys can see it's a 1000 Turbo Edition, which is pretty cool, and the squad did release it on his YouTube channel, and we'll be loading this up. This should pretty much fit here on the trailer. It is a very large one, but take a look at all of the detail. Very nicely done, and I do thank him for releasing this. We'll be driving up the ramps here, and we'll be loading it on. Now, this is also a very wide one, so we do have to be pretty careful, but it looks like we are doing a pretty good job loading it up wise, and those wheels just fell through the trailer. That hasn't really happened before to me. We'll try it once again. Wow, that was a first, the wheels falling through the trailer. And I mean, this is pretty much at max towing load, so we do actually have to be pretty careful. Take a look at the Tacoma, guys. It is squatting quite a bit, and we do actually have some off-road tires on. We did switch out for those stock wheels, but it looks like when those ramps were down, it was squatting a bit more. So now we'll be kind of heading out here. We'll wait for this car to go by to give us more room when turning, and we'll be heading over to the campgrounds. If you guys would like to see more videos here on the Colorado map, let me know down below in the comments. I'm very excited for all of the videos coming in 2018. We'll be doing many new videos featuring new games, and we will be changing up the maps, and I will be building a few new maps over the summer, so stay tuned for all of those. But as you guys can see, I mean, this truck is squatting, but it's still able to tow, and wow, that Polaris looks great on the back. And that is actually a 18-foot bumper pull low trail trailer, also known kind of as a PJ, and it looks like we have just about like 2 feet front and back, so that's pretty much a very long, like 12-foot long Polaris. So I mean, that's a very long one. It is oversized, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll do a lot of riding today. We'll have to brake quite a lot. Wow, braking on this really did take some time. We'll have to check both ways. Looks like we are good, and I mean, we aren't too far from our campgrounds. As you guys can see, this Tacoma, we did actually feature in a towing test, and I believe that it did win that one. So that's kind of also why we are using it. And like I was saying earlier, having that hitch kind of raised up does add some benefits when the truck is squatting, because the trailer is up higher than it would be when we are kind of squatting and having the suspension all kind of stressed out. But as you guys can see, we are kind of coming over here off-roading. The trail is just up here, which is nice, and we'll be kind of unloading it, parking up the Tacoma. And overall, like I was saying, this is one of the first times we are doing a camping video with this Tacoma, because we just added this hitch recently. So we'll be taking this right, and this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, especially with how it is. But take a look at that, guys. Looks like the Polaris is just about to fall off. Hopefully we can make it all the way over here, and this map is pretty cool. There is some mud on it, so we might do a little bit of mudding, and like I was saying earlier, I am trying my best to kind of change up the maps and everything like that. But as you guys can see, looks like the Polaris did fall off, which is okay. We'll just kind of unload it right over here, and this trailer does not actually have a locking script, so we do kind of have to just go along with that. We'll back this off, and I think we'll kind of just drive this over there, then we'll kind of just select back, and I believe that our campsite is just up the hill. Yeah, it's right over here, and we'll just follow our tracks. And once we get everything parked up, we'll be going out and having some fun with this. I mean, this is one very fun vehicle. That looks to be good, and we'll be switching back over here to the Tacoma. We'll be parking up the trailer. We don't really need it until we kind of head back, and we will actually be here for quite some time. But also let me know down below in the comments, guys, should we get the Seasons mod on this map and have some fun with the winter? I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do. So I think we'll kind of park this in the back. We do not really need this trailer, and we'll just kind of park it. Yeah, I think we'll probably even keep it right attached, but that looks to be good right about there. And as you guys can see, we got the campground set up. Did take us quite some time, but let's go have some fun with a brand new 1000 horsepower turbo Polaris, and let's see how this goes. This also does have a pretty realistic first person view, and it does have a gauge. And take a look at that, guys. We are already kind of flying. We are kind of staying on these trails, but let's kind of go off these trails and let's have some fun. Take a look at that, guys. Going off-roading, I mean, we are pretty much making our own trails, almost rolling over there. We do have a really nice roll cage on this forest, but I think we'll kind of stay towards the trails. It's going to be a bit safer since we do not have to kind of go very fast through many trees. But as you guys can see, I mean, overall, we are already back over here, which is nice. I think we'll go give it one last few times, and then we'll pretty much call it a day. But a very exciting day, and let's see what we can do with this. Wow, the back end almost spun out on us, just about going over rocks. I mean, this Polaris is a beast, and it is pretty cool. Let's see if we can climb up this very steep hill. Take a look at that, guys. The Polaris is making it up, and wow, we're just flying, jumping. Whoa. I think that we will have to take this over to the dirt track, because I think that this will be a lot of fun. Let's kind of drive up here and take a look at that, guys. There's a lot of level ground over here. This will be a pretty cool campsite, and we're actually coming up here on some fallen trees. Take a look at this, guys. This is fallen on the ground. We do not actually have a chainsaw with us. I think we might have to add one and kind of just tie it down in the back of our Polaris. We'll kind of go around it and we'll continue. There is a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, and a lot of terrain, everything like that. But take a look at that, guys, getting some air, and we pretty much just about rolled this over, and now we have the Polaris kind of half in the ground, which, like I was saying, has never really happened to me before. But we got it out of the ground, which is nice, and I mean, we are just cruising along, having some fun here, and I believe that this is probably one of the first times we are kind of camping without having it winter within the last few months, which is also pretty exciting. But I'm very excited to have done this Colorado camping. It's a very cool map, and we will be doing many more videos here on the map. So now we'll be making our way back over there. Wow, take a look at that. Let's see, our campground is all the way over there. We can see it in the distance. We'll kind of go fast down this hill. You guys can see we are speeding, doing a pretty good job at maintaining it and rolling over. Take a look at that, guys. We do have a roll cage for a reason, and it did just save us. Wow, we pretty much are safe and are just able to drive this, even though we did pretty much roll it over. As you guys can see, we are pretty much back here. Wow, take a look at that, guys. There's a rock. It looks like the textures are only on one side, but we pretty much made it back over here. We did do a few barrel rolls, got a lot of air with a brand new Polaris, but hope you guys enjoyed today's camping video. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.